Any of you going on get this wrong, we are going to fall out. All right, we're going to fall out because you've got a chance. You've got a chance to see it. I think that's sloppy.
This year, Wanderers have a new training venue over at Reigate Grammar School playing fields, which, as it happens, is just a few hundred yards from this narrator's family home. Of course, I didn't go to Reigate Grammar because I wasn't posh like David Walliams, Fatboy Slim and Sir Keir Starmer and William Knight. So, after 40 odd years of going past it, they finally let me in. Anyway, enough of this self-regarding nonsense. Wanderers are now training on quality pitches rather than the insipid 3G they're stuck with at Meadowbank. Although for the injured players, it's probably a bit more frustrating that they can't join in yet.
Nearly there, I think, mate. Had my scan results back, so my tear's gone, but still got a little problem in the Achilles, so hopefully not long.
5.5 months in, post-op, back running on the anti-G, getting the legs moving. It's a lot of strength training. Not that there was a lot of muscle to lose, but...
So about 12 weeks ago I had surgery. I had a hernia and adductor tenotomy.
I'm glad I'm not doing the running, because I think it looks horrible, but at the same time you feel a bit, not left out, but you just feel a bit like, what are you doing every day when they're like killing themselves getting fit and you're just sat there watching. You feel a bit lazy and a bit, not so much worthless, but you know what I mean. You want to be involved. You want to be back amongst it, especially from the start. You don't want to be playing catch up. So hopefully it won't be too long.
It is really, really frustrating watching them out there having fun.
We've got to get back to enjoying it. I think obviously there was a lot of pressure towards the end of last season, and I think you could feel that a little bit around the camp. But I think this season's a fresh start for everyone, that is. So hopefully we can start the season well and really push on and try and be right up there.
Every year, Dorking partake in the Advertiser Trophy against their local rivals Leatherhead, a side they once looked up at, wondering if they'd ever be at their level. Today, Wanderers are 2 divisions above the Tanners, and so it tends to be that Dorking need the game for fitness and practice, while Leatherhead are mad keen to get one over on Marc's team. Still, the Dorking gaffer expects professionalism from his side, starting with getting to work on time.
Right, Jord, being late can't be a habit, I'm afraid. You probably get one opportunity to be late. Right, lads, good to see you, Jord. Right, so today is like an absolutely ideal game. Like the pitch is gigantic. Today I'm looking to learn 3-4 other things. I want to try and get some continuity, some of the new boys. And the way I do it is at this time of the year, I'll put like our most experienced or knowledgeable boys on the patterns around the boys that haven't done them, and I'll try and do it so we can build familiarity as quickly as we can. And that includes the boys I select for the second half that then help us through that, including the youngsters. So I'm here to learn like quite a few things today. I thought Thursday went backwards at training because what we're trying to do is negligibles, right? It's negligibles. There's been a little bit of passiveness, you know, like I spoke to the management team about making sure that injured players weren't missing anything. I mean, a minute ago, there's injured boys out here, not in the team talk. I didn't know that. A few standards going backwards. We're trying to do things quite meticulously this year. You'll see today. And we saw it last week at Poole. Was pretty impressive, right? You know, in terms of keeping the ball, it'll be the same today. But yeah, it's theirs to lose, if that makes sense. What they're doing, they've been hugging for fucking ages.
We're looking out for more of the same from the Wanderers today. More possession, more midfield movement, more patience and more efforts to beat the press, as Leatherhead will look to stop them building from the back.
Play there! Play there! Oh, yeah. Brennan, you're the spare man. Josh! Off you go! Travel! Josh, come away! Josh, they're back 3, open out. Start again. Frankham! Brendan, they're back 3, tell them. Start again! Brennan! Josh, take him inside! Josh, take him inside! Brennan, come here. George Frankham wants it when you can.
Marc's figured out they're up against another 3-5-2 system, and it's important to get that across to the players. And while Marc is usually pretty intense with this stuff, he's taking it to another level in his efforts to drum it all in.
Harrison, we don't need you. H. Brennan, 3v2 there, yeah? Brennan! Jimmy, stretch him. Jimmy, Brennan! Travel, Bren. George is out, other side. George! Travel! Brennan, come here. Tony this side! Tony Craig! Fuck off! Tony! Brennan, coming to you! Josh, take him in, Josh! Josh, take him in! Brennan! Travel! Jimmy, 2v1, go! Travel, Brent!
Good, Moro. Great position, Moro. Great position.
Jimmy, stand still! Jimmy! Give it to Jim! Jimmy!
Good goal. Moro!
A flowing move sees Wanderers move across the pitch with relative ease before live wire Jimmy Mewett crosses the ball for a first-time finish from Alfie Rutherford.
3v2, you don't want H getting touches. Play 3v2. That's it, we just got to step in.
For their system to work, Dorking will need to be sharp at the back, and that puts a lot of pressure on goalkeeper Harrison Folkes and centre-back Tony Craig.
Start again, George is out, come on!
Tone, you've got to be spare, Tone.
Harrison! H! You've got one extra! Open your eyes! Tony! You should be telling him! George!
Tony needs to split the 2 9s. He's going too close to the 10.
For what?
Tony's going too close to the 10 when Harrison's got the ball and Brennan's got the ball.
It doesn't matter what Tone does.
No, but
it's easy. It's so easy.
Then
you get a bunch of 5-year-olds could do it. Yeah. Brennan! Jimmy, you! Give it to Jimmy. One ball, Jim. Same ball.
The goalkeeper is really not supposed to go long unless he has absolutely no choice.
H! That's 2!
For all of the teething problems with the playing out patterns, Wanderers are still pretty potent up top. Mewett and Carter combine to unpick the Tanners' defence, and Alfie Rutherford fires home for the second time today.
Don't do him! Just so you know, we've got an overload here. We've got an extra man. And even when we don't have an extra man, we never hit the ball like that. Never do it, never. Don't put your hand up, don't fucking do it.
What with it being pre-season, we've not seen much of Marc fighting with the officials. In fact, it's taken exactly 130 minutes of football.
Alf, show him this way. Well done, Alf. Win it back now, To foul. Referee to... Call it the fucking foul. Call it fucking it. Come on. Push him over.
The ref deals with things fairly calmly, although we're not entirely sure why he felt he needed the linesman's backup.
Who's the top tomorrow? Kane or Watkins?
Exactly, yeah. Watkins all day long.
Just be careful with Hull.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Stand level with me?
Yeah, cool. Any of you going on get this wrong, we are going to fall out. All right, we're going to fall out because you've got a chance to see it. Right? I think that's sloppy. I think the centre mid, we're way off it in terms of right? I know we haven't practiced any 3-5-2 comps, but that's because they are bread and butter. Never ever do anything you think, unless you're clearing the lines is fine. Back three, this season, whoever's at the back, I want to see talking, because you know what I want. I want defenders that if they think the keeper needs to look left, they say look left, and they help him out, right? Because there's situations when it comes at him, and he's got one here, and he's right-footed, because at the moment you're doing what all right-footers do, you're looking there and there, right? And then George is sat there. And sometimes he might need to be told, George, from Brennan or Tone, open your body shape, we're out, right? You are a unit back there. So I'm not going to bollock the keeper every week this year. It's down to all of yous to make sure he's moving his feet and he's doing it early.
A bright start to the second half from Leatherhead leads to Matt Briggs' first real involvement of the new season, as he looks to go on one of those runs that made him, arguably, the best winger in non-league for a time.
Miles offside, lad. Oh, there we go.
That's probably Briggs' worst nightmare, having to test it like that.
Briggs is testing his hamstring for an operation late last season may have finally cured the wide man of the injuries that have plagued him for the last 2 and a bit years. Striker Reece Murphy is yet to get involved, and when he earns a free kick 20 yards out, it gives him a chance to show that Dorking may finally have a free kick taker who can hit the net.
It weren't even a knuckle. That's the shittest stuff in the world. It took a pass back.
Murphy does hit the net, but the general feeling is that the goalkeeper should have saved it. We think that's a bit harsh, frankly, and we're going to give all the credit to Reece for this one. Maybe some of the credit. Soon after, Baz Fuller rolls back the... years with a classic Baz channel ball, picking out his old right-wing buddy, Matt Briggs.
Oh, lovely touch. Good goal, Sid!
Oh, fuck me. We could have scored fucking 25 fucking goals.
We're going to give Seb a bit of credit here because that's a pretty strong cross to get his foot to. While it is a horrendous miss, I don't think any of us could have done any better.
Baz is literally like, sack off everything we've done and just smash it to Briggs.
When young Irish trialist Leon loses the ball, he does everything he can to stop it developing into a counter, but he can't quite get a foot in.
Foul him. Foul him. Go inside then, Seb. Replace Joel.
Harrison Folke's younger brother Max does well to get his hand to the initial shot. It just breaks kindly for Alfie Huckle, who grabs a consolation goal for Leatherhead and sparks what he thinks might be a stunning final 5-minute comeback. The gaffer said Harrison couldn't go long unless he was under pressure, but Max is not Harrison, he's his own man, and he wants Briggsy to score just as much as we do.
Man up! Fucking hell, you. Oh. I shit my pants. He wasn't.
I mean, as it goes, that will be the end phase. We haven't practiced it yet, but that will be it.
That long ball apparently was on script. It's just not the script that we've been reading so far, as Matt Briggs scores the kind of goal he scored so often, he once hit 3 of them in one game. That's Dorking Uncovered, Season 2, Episode 17 of Briggs Too Far.
Wait, look, hold on. Oh, you're sweating a bit.
Blowing.
I think you might have to step up the
up and down,
cardio.
It's pre-season, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, lads, let's go. Clap the fans. Clap the fans.
Lift up then, Shah.
Yeah, I've got that in the very average bracket. I'm like probably going to give that a 4. We need to make sure as a management team, when you guys like start the game, and I know we've not asked you to come in, but you being out there, you're missing information. Boys that have been injured, when you're fucking jogging around a pitch 1 mile an hour and we've got the white ball, we're doing patterns, management team, we've got to get in. There is not going to be any concessions for you not knowing how your team plays. There's no concessions, none. Good stuff, boys. Win's a win.
That's part 2 of, I think, 3. Haven't quite figured it out yet. If you want to watch these episodes, they're much longer. They're not divided up so much. No adverts. Join us on BOA Plus. Just head to bunchofamateurs.com for more information, or just join us on memberships through YouTube or Patreon, whatever suits.